time. It seems time is always slow when you're doing something you don't want to be doing, and when something fun comes along, gone in seconds. Not with her. She made time stop. It was amazing to me a girl could make me feel this way. Let me start from the beginning. It was a late Friday night. I was casually sitting in my house, listening to some music, jamming on the guitar, the stand. My cell phone rang. It laid there, gleaming, flat, black, vibrating. I thought to myself, do I really want to answer it? Probably my work calling. I gave it a glance. To my relief, it was my buddy Matt, so I answered it. Hello?
Hey, it's, Matt.
Yeah?
Are you going tonight?
Going where?
Are you serious, dude? You forgot?
Yeah, it appears I have.
We're going out tonight.
We are?
Dude, you have to get over her.
I am. I'm just, in the process.
Oh, hells no, man. I'm coming over in 5, and we are going to party. Be ready, ass. Oh, shit.
Well, that was assuring. Matt always had a way with words. Explains his pushiness. So I got ready. Had to find a good outfit. Alright, pants. Pants are essential. Then, I hear the delightful sound of a car pulling up. What a surprise. It's Matt. I get to the door. Matt's wearing his best. His best is not exactly my standards. A shirt with a mustard stain on it. Wow, that's tactical.
Are you ready to go?
Of course. You're driving, by the way. I'm planning on drinking tonight. You're my designated driver.
Fine with me. But we take your car. We're not cruising in my piece of shit.
That piece of shit gets better gas mileage than my Camaro, Matt. And besides, in what world would I ever let you drive my baby?
It gets the ladies, man. Fine, you know what? You drive the way there, and then when you're so smashed you can't find the car, I'll drive you and the sweet piece of ass you're going to find home. In that world, dude.
You've convinced me, but one scratch and I shove you in a beer bottle.
That's right. Matt's got your ass now, huh, baby? Rubbing my car.
We get in the car and head to the destination Matt has picked out. So, where are we going?
Hearts Boulevard off Aspen.
Jesus, man, that's way out there. Is this like a beach party or something? At night?
Kinda. It's a surprise. You'll see it when we get there. "16 gallons of gas later!"
we arrived at the destination. Isn't this like the old lawyer's pad? It looks ancient.
Yeah, it was. He bit the dust and his daughter and shit took over.
You know him?
Know a gal who knows a guy, and so on.
Huh, right, sounds irrelevant. Well, I mean, there's a shitload of cars here, so there is definitely a party, but I don't hear any music.
Ah, but be more vigilant, my friend. Look afar on the beach, Large bonfire on the beach, with people dancing, drinking, and partying, yes.
Oh, don't talk like that, you sound like an idiot.
Ha ha! Let's go, man.
As we get closer to the beach and get a good look at the scene, a guy runs up to Matt and I.
Hey, how you fellas doing? Name's Jeremiah. You guys want a beer?
Sure.
Alright. We got Miller's or Corona. Pick your poison.
I'll take a Corona.
And you, my friend?
Miller's fine.
Alright. Just a sec.
Thanks, man.
No problem, friend. It's the least we could do. If you guys want some more booze, help yourself. There's plenty to go around.
Well, Jeremiah seems nice. Free beer, dude!
I stayed by the front of the shore. Man, the moon was gleaming. I've never seen it so big before, and low on the ocean like that. Swear it might cause a tsunami. I started staring into the ocean. Fire seemed to gleam onto the water with a mix of moonlight. It was devastatingly mesmerizing. Then, she walked up to me. She was about 5'6", beautifully trimmed black hair, perfect, alluring gray eyes, and a fantastic body. She was wearing a sort of skirt dress thing. I had no idea what it was, but it looked sexy.
Be careful, it may drag you in. What's your name?
My name's David.
David. Captivating.
What's so funny?
Oh, just the odds.
The odds of what?
Do you believe in destiny, David?
Hard for me to say. I don't like the idea that I'm not in control of my life, but at the same time, it brings me peace to know that everything will work out, rather good or bad.
Rather good or bad? Meaning death or living?
Either one.
That's an interesting outlook on life for someone so young.
How old are you? You speak as if you have age on me.
You never ask a lady her age.
Well, this isn't exactly 1911.
I have no age. I'm my own breed that never ages.
The moonlight gleamed off her golden yellow eyes. I never realized how yellow they were, and they were pale gray a minute ago. She started spinning a bit, dancing. She walked backwards towards the fire, without taking her eyes off me.
Let's start by the fire.
I can't dance very well. dance very well. I thought to myself, I can't dance at all. I gave her a sexy smile. I took her hand. Her golden yellow eyes gleamed some more. She pulled me to her, close.
That's better. You smell amazing, love.
Thanks. I smiled big again, trying not to laugh. She began to try and kiss me. I wasn't gonna stop her. She was amazing. I couldn't stop her. Her lips were cold as ice. At the same time, I felt as if maybe my warmth would take over hers. But it didn't. She was still cold, much like the rest of her body. She bit my lip, pulled away a bit. She gave a shudder. Looked as if she was gonna be sick. Are you okay?
I'm fine, love. You're just too much.
She turned and walked away towards the house. I sat down on the sand, puzzled, took a swig of my beer, looked into the fire. Then Matt comes running up to me.
Hey man, I seen that girl you were just dancing with. How the hell did you pull that? She looks amazing. You give it to her yet, huh?
No, I just met her.
I mean, like, are you pursuing?
Well, kinda. I don't know.
Don't be such a passive peach. She was probably waiting for you to make a move. Where does she go? Find her, be forward, and aggressive.
Does that sound like something I do?
Who cares what you'd normally do? Do her. Jesus, man, are you gay?
No, I'm just not an asshole.
You're lost, man. You are going to hate yourself tomorrow.
I sit there, gazing at the scene into the fire. Its warm coals glow and pulse. The music keeps playing. I feel like she's still here, right next to me, watching me, comforting me. I felt like this the whole party. She kept me company somehow, made me feel warm, good. The stars were all the way out now. People started leaving. I figured it was time to leave. I started to look for Matt. Then I heard someone scream. It was from women. In the distance, I could see a man who seemed to be getting a little too frisky. I walked over to them. What's going on here? He swings around and looks at me. He had vampire teeth and blood-red eyes. Blood was all over his mouth. I was like, wow, a Twilight fanatic getting freaky at a private beach party on this chick. I grabbed his other shoulder, pulled him off her. She was bleeding extensively on her neck, but I was more focused on him. He ran at me with inhuman speed and slams me into the sand. He starts hitting my face. It wasn't that hard for me to turn this around. I wrapped my legs around him, slammed my palm into his nose, broke it, and got a choke hold of it. I smashed his face as hard as I could into my chest and squeezed, harder and harder. Finally, I hear gargling sounds after a few seconds. I figured I probably killed this dude. I let go of him and quickly got up. He started twitching and turned to ash. I was in awe. This dude was a real vampire. And better yet, I just killed him with my bare hands. The girl was gone. I figured she must have ran away in the struggle. I looked around and noticed that there were no people. They were all gone, everyone. Not a single person on the beach. The first thing I started doing was calling Matt's name, see if I could find the idiot. I was ready to get the hell out of here, but I couldn't leave him here. Then I started thinking, wait a minute. The eyes, the alluring speech, the sexy lust out of nowhere. Aliyah was a vampire. Holy shit, makes sense. I kind of felt stupid. I panicked. Where is Matt? I started to head for my car. I left my phone in there. I could call Matt. I was running towards my car. Well, where was it parked? My car was gone. Now I really freaked. Did Matt take my car? I have my keys, don't I? I didn't. Where was my car? I walked up a bit, thinking my car was towards the house. Or maybe I was mistaken, or a bit buzzed. After all, my heart was racing a mile a minute at this point. Then, standing not 10 feet from me was her. I froze.
You're a strong one, love. Can't say the same for myself.
You, haven't seen my car, have you?
Ever so humorous. I believe your dear friend Matthew took it.
I thought to myself, how did she know his name? And which car was mine? Now my Camaro's gone and in the hands of that buzzed idiot. Well, that's a bit of a shitty scenario.
Oh, is it? Well, you're welcome to stay at my place for a while, love.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's such a good idea.
Why not? I thought we had some chemistry, love.
She bites her lip and comes over to me at inhuman speed, faster than I could even blink. She gazes into my eyes, those sexy golden eyes.
Let me show you the house.
Sure, I'd love to. I was like a mesmerized sheep. She pulled my hand, led me into that large black house, ever so inviting. Her hand was cold as ice against my skin. Her main entrance was amazing. I was a little focused on something else, like having intercourse with a hot vampire. But it was surely beautiful. Stone marble floor with a large black chandelier hovering above it, stained glass windows, and an old-style curving left-to-right staircase. She pulled me up the stairs like a giddy schoolgirl into whatever bedroom was hers in this massive place. Finally, we came to a large double door. She opened it and smiled at me.
This is my room.
It was amazingly wide, with lots of light, many books, a laptop, a very large California king bed with all black bedding, posters of various alternative rock bands, dressers, and other everyday stuff. Not what you'd think a vampire's room would look like. She turned to me and looked up at me.
Do you like it?
I do. I was expecting dark dungeons and rotting corpses.
Ooh, gross. No way.
She gave the cutest laugh that, well, I think a vampire can do. Jumped and hugged me.
I tried very hard to blend into the now and blend into nowadays society.
You listen to these guys? I pointed at a Chevelle poster.
My favourite band.
Wow, that's hot. And impressive. Even if you are 1,000 years old. I figured the rap shit got to everyone.
No. Now about what I said, I've got a song I want you to hear.
You certainly have an interesting taste in music for a vampire.
I have an interesting taste in many things.
So, how did you end up in LA?
It was a preference, really. Come to the city of angels, of people and variety, not to mention the death capital of the world. What's another missing person?
I will admit, that made me feel a little uneasy. You're not gonna eat me, are you?
What a waste that would be. I hadn't planned on it, love. But I will admit, it's rather hard for me to control myself around you. Your scent is ravishing to me.
She bites her lip and starts walking slow towards me.
It's okay. I'm not gonna bite. I just want to look into your eyes.
I looked back in hers. They were bright gold again. I was lost in them. Then, she let go of me. She backed up fast. She had a troubled look on her face. What?
You should go.
Go? I find out the existence of vampires form the most beautiful women I've ever met. I'm supposed to just walk away from that?
I thought you were different.
I am different. I can't keep living my life as a sheep. You know what has to happen. Turn me. I'll become like you. We can...
Leave! Get out! You're just like everyone else!
I was puzzled, but freighted. I wasn't going to argue with a vampire. She turned away and wouldn't face me, so I started to head out. I quickly made my way down the stair back out the front. When I got out to the front, where my Camaro was now parked with a passed-out Met in the back seat, and Jeremiah from the beach was leaning against my hood.
Nice car you got here, kid. Now don't worry about your friend. He just had a little too much to drink. I'm sure he'll forget everything in the morning.
Yeah, thanks.
But you won't. You'll remember everything. Beauty like hers is hard to forget. I remember my first time meeting her. I never forgot.
You're a vampire too?
Oh, I don't like that word. Vampire implies I take from people. I don't feed on people unless I have permission.
What person is insane enough to allow that?
You would be surprised. Well, let's say someone like you, of course.
He started walking close to me.
You're telling me you weren't like Jello over there? You would have let her suck you dry.
He was right. I would have too. I would have loved her too.
We're not these horrific creatures. We are beautiful. Capable of taking life without remorse. A beautiful killing machine. Created by... Well, that I don't know.
Who created you?
She did. Anyways, my young friend, this is a lot to take in for the night. Take your friend home. Get some rest. Here's your keys.
I didn't say a word. My mind was all over the place. I got in the car and started it. I know, man. I'll get us home.